people and adventurers, here we are again. I'm back from a bit of a holiday, so I was 2 weeks off. The latest videos you might have seen are pre-recorded, so right now I am back to Baldur's Gate 3. I am in Whispering Death, so we have just beat the hack and went down to the well bucket in the old village, in the destroyed village. This leads you basically to this dungeon, Whispering Death. There are two ways to get into it, so throughout the old forge in the village, or if you just go down with a well bucket. And then you will go down into this dungeon and reach the Whispering Depth. Here we have a couple of enemies which are basically level 3, level 4. Face spiders, they can teleport, and we have a big gimmick in here. So in this game exists a necromancer book, and in order to read it you need some kind of amethyst gem, and you will find it here, besides some other, sorry, lost my camera,
let's get going.
Items. So this is Merrick Romalus. It's my level 4 cleric right now. This is Tactician difficulty, so the hardest difficulty the game comes at. I'm going with Lae'zel and Astarion. For now I don't have Shadowheart in my party because I am a cleric myself, even though I am a war cleric and I don't go for healing. For now I need some kind of damage output, therefore I put Gale here. I needed Gale for fighting off the hack, but Gale has basically no equipment except the shield right now. I will see if that is enough for this dungeon, and yeah, let's go. First of all, I am going to buff myself.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
If you wonder why Lae'zel has Tyr's protection, she is having the Sword of Justice, which you can find fighting off the paladins, which are hunting down Karlach. So Shield of Faith. Sorry. Yeah.
What path lies before me?
So right here I'm not going to do too much preparation because the first fights will be a bit easier.
Just like old times.
Who do we have here? Okay, anyway. Interesting. That was the web. And there you go, they are teleporting around. So this can get quite annoying to play against them. And I want to have them down. Unfortunate.
Make way.
So we have to go around the web here, because what the web does is difficult ground. And
Time to push my luck again.
it doesn't make it easier to move around. Let's see. It's level 3, high dexterity, so we're not going to use Sacred Flame because it's a dexterity save. It will lead to nothing. We could go with Guiding Bolts. Don't have the vision to do that. That could work. Double movement cost. Only 14 damage. And I will use my spiritual weapon, which is one of the hardest or best spells in the early game, or also in late game, because it does quite some damage. and gives you additional actions and damage output for your cleric. Oh, there's another one. Interesting. Gale is so fragile. It's only 55. And path is interrupted. No, it's not. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. Just 10 damage, and it can actually tank some damage as well. It can fly. No way I'm going to get. They have high dex. That's actually an issue. Maybe I can get a. No, I can't. Now it's only 81. It used to be 100.
Yes, here.
Yeah. You can actually use that to heal yourself, but also if you do that. Oh, he has lightning charges, okay. Unfortunately, he survived. That's okay. Double movement is really, really terrible. I don't even know if I can. Yeah, I have still no use for my action search right here.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Blood follows me everywhere.
Perfect. And now I use the bit of healing I have to heal Gale. Let's see. Now I try to root him, but I think the fire will remove the roots, so that's like counterproductive. I could use Misty Step, or I think I will kill him before it does anything, so I will reposition Gale to be up here. Good enough for me. And he will fly. Not enough movement, that's bad. Maybe he will tank the attacks of the face spider. Yeah, it's pretty high up, so not much I can do here. That's some bad.
Outmaneuver them.
Also, you have to be a bit of care here, because if you move too fast, you might involve new enemies into the fight, which you possibly cannot handle at some point. Yeah, Lozelle has good fighting sports. Now I will use action search for a second attack. Ooh, missed on a 75. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's just some minor damage I can do. Drink a potion. Also, this spider webs can entangle you if you fail save. And then you cannot move. 13 could be enough. No, it's not. It's bad. I will stay here because I don't want to get entangled. Not enough movement. It's terrible. I will stay here for now. I think this will be handled quickly. Potion. Ah, that's annoying. It's actually quite some damage here. Yeah, there I'm embedded, that's why I didn't went for melee in the first place.
Survival is all that matters.
There's no point going Sacred Flame on him because it's high dexterity, so yeah, ungroup. Now I'm going to loot and come quickly back to you. Yeah, anyway, that's nothing. Quick rest, short rest wouldn't fix.
Alright, time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
I'm going to do a long rest anyway before we go to the final stage of this dungeon. I usually tend to keep the long rest as low as possible. Let's see what happens. Well, nothing.
One day I'll catch a break.
So here we see already, I think this should be the final fight of the dungeon. Dead goblin, okay. This is the tactical view. You can reach that by pressing O on your keyboard. And there you see the small gem already glowing in the dark. This is what we need to open the necromancy book. And yeah, the problem here is I don't want to engage now. I thought I had more time and the dungeon would be bigger. We can either choose to fight upstairs here. We will get a lot of issues with the spider webs. If we go down, I actually never went down to have the fight, so I will try that this time. But having used a lot of my spells already, I'm going into long rest right now because I also lost concentration. Yeah. Oh god. Who wants to talk? Ah, there we go. So question is here, the upcoming fight. Oh, let's see. Pretty. I don't want to get too much into talk with Gale.
My, you startled me. It's miles away. Not praying. Not quite. I was just practicing an incantation. Good night. Yes.
I could go into it, and he's somewhat in love with this goddess. So issue here is I do every playthrough kind of differently. I have played this game now 3 times to the end. Once with a paladin, secondly with the rook, now with a cleric, and I've played a cleric with a mage as well, combination, and now it's time for the cleric. I will do one more playthrough though, a small spoiler. I will start a complete dark playthrough, where I do only evil decisions, where the dark paladin basically. So I will start that once I reach Act 2 with this playthrough, because I don't want to double Act 1. Gets quite boring for you guys, so I can upload videos separately
Dog
and play
pants
both.
through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
Give it to me! I would call that a critical success. Good boy.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
Of course. As if I need the approval to pet a dog. Like, really? Who's not going to approve that? Should kick the rest out of my party. Great, now I have a ball. You can actually throw that around now, but that's not why we're here for. So leave the camp and go for battle. Oopsie, and that's... So again, here, after every long rest, you should try and buff your characters with the spells, the abjuration spells, which are basically here until long rest, as you see. So they will be there forever until the long rest, or until you lose concentration as well. Here, for example, it's different. Mage armor is also until long rest.
What now?
And some things aren't. Oh, I cannot use my spells with equipped boots. That's bad. So right now, for the playthrough reasons, if you watch the ultimate, the latest playthrough, where I kill the hag, I had to use a lot of magic missiles, and that's also a tip. Kind of guide, and therefore I spec'd Artarion into being an arcane trick, so I might respec him in a later time of the game, but for now I will keep it that way. So also I don't go spiritual weapon right now until I know how the fight goes. I have everything available, which is good. Just a quick save, F5, best button in the game. Also, I can just highly suggest you to, he's saving anyway, to not only always save and load just to get the best results. Sometimes it's also fun to just play the game, and if you fail something, you fail. Go on and live with it. That comes a lot closer to the original playstyle of Dungeons and Dragons, because it's not like you can, in a normal game of Dungeons and Dragons, you won't be able to just, you know, save and reload. Just because you failed. Ah, damn. That's a bad timing right now. And that's a big boggle. He has a lot of decks. And now I'm really bad positioned. That's not a split I wanted, though. I tried to get some minor damage first. I know I need the magic missiles for the small spiders. Ice knife, 50% is fine for the beginning. Saved. Dark visions as well. She has poison resistance. That is kind of obvious when we think about going for spiders. This is actually pretty useful. So cunning actions hide, which is allowing you to hide after you do something. So might be in the next turn I can go for some sneak attacks, which do a lot more damage than normal attacks. Here, because same spot of initiative, you can also activate in a different manner. I could use Gale first now, which I'm going to do. And I want to use target. It's too far. That is sad. Can he move or can't? Yeah, he has to get away from those because just too much damage. I'm the spider web. Would she fall down if I kill the spider web? It's all too far. That's weird. Just a bit missing, I guess. Yeah, 60%, not the best, but gotta take the chance. That went kind of alright, and I'm going back right now. These small spiders will possibly teleport over, and then I need magic missiles to deal with them, or Lizelle.
For the slaughter.
Actually, I'm not sure if I have Lizelle's multi-attack yet.
Swift and lethal.
I haven't played for 2 weeks, so... Well, that's just 25%, but would be funny though.
Let my name be known.
Don't think that's gonna work. Nope, it doesn't. It's also high dex, right? So dex against dex. And I'm just trying to shield Gale here, so I go here. But they're gonna teleport anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Oh. Also tip here, you see my crossbow, you should always switch back to use melee weapon, so you have your shield available. And I'm trying to deal with the spiders right now. We need a spiritual weapon. Very strong action, and it can immediately fight. And this is what we will do. And lacerate. 10 damage for free.
Still on my feet.
And I will just stay where I'm at. So to keep them occupied. Because my cleric can certainly tank it. Hopefully. Maybe time to switch into tactical screen. Oh. That doesn't look good for me. And I'm 40%, 100%. That's not gonna work, obviously. 55, 40. That's not good. Good at all. Tough opponent. That was terrible.
I will ascend.
And she's going to die. But wow, terrible chances. Trying to push her. Saved, obviously. Unfortunate.
Swords meet sorcery.
So now I'm going to get rid of these small spiders. We have one there. Like one arrow is not even enough for one spider. That's terrible. I need 2. And another one here. Yeah, it's just 6. It could be fine. Now 5, of course.
Step by step.
Oh, that's unlucky. I could have healed Lizelle, but that's bad. Yeah, that's right now pretty useless down there. I think I will lose this fight. Possibly need Carla for this.
You will not take
First.
me.
Kind of a waste on the small spiders, but I tried to get some out of this fight. But Lizelle survived, which is a good news. was a weird move. Didn't make any sense to me though. Saved.
We've saved me.
Cannot take
Still
much
not.
more.
So I try to heal myself now. It's good. Try to get rid of these small spiders.
Tormented.
It's okay.
Time to strike.
Yeah. Cleave is here. That's good. Good again. And back into safety. I have a bit weak healing here. So 2 should be fine. And 1 should work. That was perfect. Trying to sacrifice him. No, I can't. So I will go a bit back as well.
Where do I go from here?
So what we have now. Sanctuary on Lazelle. So she cannot be killed. Good enough for me. And I need some damage output on her path. Oh, wait. That was good. And this is quite of useless right now. Never had that though. It's pretty funny. Okay. I will save. Let's see what happens. So Lazelle cannot be killed right now until she will do something. Jesus. Oof. Let's see. Miss. No.
Let's go.
What the heck?
Victory awaits.
Lazelle has to heal. I don't know if she will lose Sanctuary if I use Second Wind. I might, but I need to try. I have no potions with her. No, she still has Sanctuary. But I think I have to take the chance now and actually... Not enough movement. Yeah, let's try.
Fury.
Okay,
Victory is assured.
go some fire damage. Critical miss, it's bad. It's really bad. I will try and go here. Not enough. I don't even know if I can move onto this. I will just go here. Like, it's really... This bad thing here has really bad movement. She's doing some really weird moves. Not enough action. Okay, I will try to move that one to my priest.
Breath. Still breathing, despite
Okay,
everything.
so take this and use the bolts. No, there's no movement left. Now he's embedded. That's still worse. He cannot do much. I'm just gonna hide.
Let's have a little fun.
I will ascend.
Trying to push her again. The damage will go through anyway, but
Tale for the ages.
maybe this. I have to get close. I could use... I cannot teleport onto this, but I'm not sure what kind of save is it. Con save, constitution save. Constitution here is 14, so I could actually put her away. I will try it. Who knows? Yo! Actually, I would have liked to get the. I think the loot of the spider is some boots which allow me to go over spider webs. But honestly, there won't be any more spider webs in the game, or barely. So I'm actually. I think I would have lost the fight otherwise. And yeah, because she can teleport new small spiders in, so you possibly get 3 or 4 loads of this during the fight, and I don't think I could have handled that. So usually I don't like this pushing over the cliff, but in here it was necessarily, and the spiders have no loot. Ataran is still dancing around. Get rid of him.
A long road ahead.
Anyway, let's go down.
Gods are watching me.
So you cannot push her with Lazelle's range attacks because it's dexterity save, and the dexterity is pretty high on those spiders. But as you see, Constitution was low, and the spell of Gale is a Constitution save. You can see that down there. Above the spell level, it tells you what kind of save it is. So let's get the dark amethyst. Amethyst? Amethyst? Jeez. Check. Thanks. Now we can check for more loot. Oh, there's a waypoint actually. Ancient sigil circle. That's kind of handy. I don't know why you would go back here, but nevertheless. So, this is a dungeon. I think I almost got everything out of it. I just wanted to show you. I came down here, right? So, on the fountain, but there's another way out and into this dungeon, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I hope that I'm not getting stuck in the spider webs, but I have to cross 2 of them anyway, so yeah, let's go here. Of course, somewhat in here. Yeah, face spider eggs. No. Dead goblin. Unlucky. I think I already looted him. So here you can go up. And here's we will reach the other entrance. You can go down here. I don't know if there's anything down there. Let's check. I mean, why not? So if I don't find anything, you don't have to do it. So I will go the long ways for you guys. Doesn't look so spectacular down here. So if I miss something here, please post it in the comments. So I'm not like every time I play this game through, I find new stuff and options to do. And here you see a cracked wall, and again with the hotkey T on PC, you can check what its weaknesses are, and force resistance is low on this.
Action, not reaction.
Need a lightsaber, I guess.
Can't give up now.
Peasant. And here's a forge. the melting furnace, there is actually blueprints to it, and you can forge 3 unique weapons in here, and but you need some very specific ingredient for it, and you will find it in the Underdark, where we will possibly go next. Jeez. Thanks for letting me know after. Here's the Highcliff's blueprints. Read. The Susor bar can only be applied to an ordinary unmodified blade. So you can actually do a dagger, a sickle, greatsword. This is the 3 types of weapons you can do here, but you can do only one of it. And the Susor bark is part of a tree, and you can find it in, you know, you leave that here because it's the, you need that to make a weapon later. So you can find it in the Underdark. Until we go there, you will yeah, it's just good so you know you can find it in this forge.
Keep a blade close.
And now in a minute you will know where we are.
Easy.
Indeed.
No time to rest. Looking ahead.
Yeah, so this is a blighted village, and in the center of a map we are here. So here's a waypoint, and this is the forge below this building here, and the other way into it is the fountain, which you can find here. This is the 2 ways into the dungeon we have just finished, and yeah, they are friendly because I pursued them with my Lilith powers, and I think that is it for now. I could start now to go into the, not actually into the Underdark. We will have to clean the goblin place, which will be kind of a very big task. The goblin house or fortress. I'm level 4, so I think within the goblin dungeon I will reach level 5, hopefully. It is kind of difficult, and I will adapt my party a bit to it. So this is the next which we will go to do. One thing more, in order to make your life a bit easier. I'll save it. Oh, I've never realized they are playing this game here. So there are 3 big dudes which we can, I don't know, use for us. Do I have money? Go here if you have gold. I don't have much. I have 2,000 gold. Could work.
Tastes like chicken.
Everything
Oh,
tastes like chicken.
Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
Jesus. So just so you know, you're noticing he is really eloquent for an ogre. And thing here, he has an item which puts your intelligence on level on I think 17 or 18. So if you happen to be a mage or anything related to intelligence, you can kill them and actually get the item, the helmet, which levels up your intelligence. But you can make them also fight for you when you need them, until they die. So if you call them in one fight, you will have them available. If they survive, you can call them again for 500 gold. And they're pretty useful because they tank a lot of damage. They can help you in the Underdark. They can almost, I don't know if they can go up to Act 2, but they certainly can help you in throughout complete Act 1. And to fight the goblins, to fight in the Underdark and such. So I highly suggest you to make them your partners if you can. So let's try that now. I will save because, you know, let's try how to get them. I don't quite remember. Let's see.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see.
Yeah, he's obviously too intelligent for an ogre.
I'm a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course.
So now you should pass this. Oh Jesus, come on. There we go.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food?
No food.
Food. Not food. Friend.
So let's check what they're up to.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful. I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
I would say forget the goblins, fight for me, guys.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
I could go persuasion. I think if you fail, can be shitty. So usually, if everything goes good, you can make them for 500. Let's try this. 20. Oh. 22, there you go. No problem, I guess.
A brilliant notion, and a boon
Great.
to my aching belly.
So, if you happen to roll a 20, that's possible. But otherwise, you go with 1,000 gold and you should be fine.
My bone horn. One
I'll try 500 first, and then you still have the option to go. Like, once you fail, he will give you one more option to make a better offer, and then you can go 1,000.
moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then
Yeah,
Ogre
wait.
eats them.
Gonna tell you after.
Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
No, leave. So, here we're done.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Sure thing. So, apparently, this is the horn. You can keep it here. They take kind of a half a turn, or half a round, or one turn to come in. And they will come from the most sensible direction, so you cannot really... Like, they're not going to teleport next to you, but what I'm going to say is, here, you can offer them 500, and they will accept or not. Also, if you fail the persuasion here, to make them fight for free, they will give you one more chance to make a better offer. and then you can still go with the other check, which make them fight for 1,000. But you can try to start low. Depending on your character, you might have other options in the dialogue. So whatever you go for, you can start low, and he will give you one more option to make a better offer and better offer. And if you fail, you can get into trouble. But usually, yeah.
What's that?
This obviously, if you crack the support beam, it will drop down. But anyway, now we have a mighty ally. And after they fight for you and they happen to survive the battle, they will offer to fight again for 500, I think, 500 gold. So you can actually use them up to twice, but if one of them dies, he will stay dead. So they will come with 3 bodies in the first instance, and yeah. Alright guys, so this is it for this playthrough. In the next one, which is part 8, we will go into the goblin camp. And I highly suggest you to not do that before level 4, because most of the opponents there and also bosses are level 4 or 5. So you will have a hard time going through there if you directly... Well, if you're going to do that in the very beginning. There's one more, not dungeon, but yeah, dungeon maybe. Here in the pharmacy, you will find, I think, the book. And we will do that after the goblin camp, because right now it doesn't do any useful for us. So anyway, yeah guys, so this is it, and this bridge is where we are going to stop. There's also a different part over here where you can enter the goblin camp and so on, but I'm trying to show you in the next playthrough how we can get into the castle without doing a single attack. By using your Lilith powers and passing a check of 2, you can just go in there, and then you can start your adventure, unlock a couple of more stuff, and once you start slaying the bosses of the goblins, if you want so, depending if you're doing a bad or good playthrough, then you will come out of the castle and they will fight you. But firstly, to come in, we will find a peaceful way to do it. Anyway, if you like this, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. I'm happy to receive your comment. Critique is welcome. And yeah, I'm just starting out, so critique is actually pretty useful to me. And anyway, I hope you like it, and see you soon on the next adventure here on the Black Hydra with Baldur's Gate 3. Have a great day.